Hello everybody, welcome back to Silverback Custom Works. Just wanted to give you an update and show you where we're at on this project. As you can see, it's going to be orange, pretty orange. It's my favorite color to paint a Scout actually. We are blowing the jams now, prepping everything for final body paint. All the body work's been done. Everything's ironed out. Just cutting in the jams. We'll go back and wet sand everything now and get prepared to lay down our cover paint. I've found over the years painting many different types of vehicles, this is probably the best way to do it. You can end up getting the best detail out of everything, as well as make sure that everything's covered and sealed good just for weather tightness. When you paint a vehicle intact, it's real hard to get the jam areas. With the door open, you can only get the door hinge areas so good with the door still attached. So I always like to paint these doors off. We will reassemble the doors and mask off all the areas that we have already painted for final paint. Doors were in real good shape. As you can see, everything took a brilliant orange paint. This is an original color. $31.99 is the code. It's an International Harvester Flame Orange. And that is the original color of this vehicle. I know it was green. Before you question me, in previous segments you've seen a green Scout. The vehicle was orange originally, and we're going to put her back to the original color. Doing it this way, as you can see, you have just a lot better opportunity to get proper coverage on all the surfaces to make sure that everything is covered well. No light spots in the paint, which is very easy to do, especially for any inexperienced painters. It's not hard to get light spots in certain areas. That's just real hard to get paint into without creating a run situation or a big nasty sag. I always paint the bottoms of the hoods when they are going back body color. We have a lot of customers that actually request the insides of the hoods to be painted black. On this one, we are painting it to match the body color. Inside of the tailgate, obviously, and the jambs of the gate itself, all orange, all ready to go. Over the next couple days, we'll spend some time block sanding out the primer that's on this vehicle and on the front sides of these panels. We'll get these ready for paint. Probably paint them within a couple days. And then we'll be ready to start the final assembly process. Getting our wiring harnesses and everything. Just about all the parts for this vehicle is coming from Super Scout Specialist. They've been helping us out. They help us out on all our projects. A good group of guys. Hands down the best wiring harnesses available. In my opinion, there's nobody that makes a better, more accurate OE replacement harness. They've been supplying wiring harnesses for International Scouts all along, and they are made off the original schematics with original style connectors. No splicing is necessary. with the harnesses that you would order from them. Everything is ready to go. Plug and play kind of assembly, which is exactly what we want. It gives you not only a quick reassembly time, but it gives you that OE look that we like to maintain as best as we can. Nothing I hate more than seeing a bunch of spliced wires and no matter how good you do it, unless you know it's covered with OE loom and everything's covered up, even then you can still see the aftermarket terminals if they're not the proper harnesses. So we'll be outfitting the harnesses to the body and to the dash, stringing all those next after the paint, and just getting it ready to deliver. This will have a stripe on it. It'll have a Rallye stripe. That will come a little bit later. Rallye stripes I do paint on. I do not use the vinyl decals. Just a personal preference of mine. I paint on all our Rallye stripes unless it's a specific customer request, and that's happened very few times. People do prefer the paint if you're willing to do the extra work and give them a good quality job on it, which we are. That's what we're here for, is to keep these Scouts alive, keep them on the road, give the customer the best bang for their buck that they can get. Keep these things alive, keep them going. Last thing we want to see is Scouts getting crushed, even dismantled. We try to save them in no matter what condition they are. Some of them, of course, do become parts donors, and unfortunately that's just survival of the fittest kind of thing, laws of nature, even in the Scout world. But as parts are increasingly getting difficult to find, we do find ourselves trying to salvage and maintain as most of these as we can in a complete status. Alright, well, I'm going to get off here for now. Wish everybody a good night. Thank you for checking us out on YouTube. Had, like I said in the past, a lot of great requests, a lot of great comments. We'll be starting our next project very shortly to work in tandem with this one. As we finish this one up, we'll be starting on a Terra project next for a customer. And stay tuned for that. We'll be putting videos on YouTube on that one also. So for now, good night, and everybody be safe.